Right, Alexis asks, how did I become an actor? Well, I was a wee young age of around 13. A friend of mine was doing a lot of modelling, you know, like with skateboards in Kmart catalogues and things like that, and he could always buy the best stuff. So I wanted to do that. So I joined a modelling agency, and for obvious reasons didn't get any modelling work, but got an audition for a ABC kids show called His Master's Ghost. So I did about 5 auditions for that and got the job. And after the job I realised that that's what I wanted to do, being on set and filming. Felt like home. So then I went off and started studying. Usher asks, what's my favourite storyline and why? Look, I've been here for 5 years. It's hard to pick an exact favourite. There's been some good ones. Obviously, the ongoing gambling storyline I think was really good for me to explore, and just the whole process of addiction, and that being an ongoing thing for Lucas, I thought was great that they kept bringing it back and shows that addiction doesn't just happen and then go away. I appreciated that side of things. Steph stealing the baby was a good one. I think the hardest one for me though was the storyline about Lucas's dad dying, because my dad had died 1 year prior to that. So I think that was probably the most challenging for me, yeah. Peachy asks, what was it like working with Carla Bonner? Bonbons. No, Carla and I get along very well. All the storylines from being in love or not quite being in love, missing each other, to her kidnapping my child, they've all been a pleasure to work with her. Steph and Lucas were very similar, you know, rode motorbikes, were mechanics. Look, she's a wonderful girl, and we both take our jobs very seriously. So, no, it was great working with her. Nelsiano asks, will Vanessa and Lucas have another baby? Well, I can't say too much, but they are a very happy couple. Naomi asks, who's the funniest off-set? Well, I think everyone thinks that they're the funniest. Alan Fletcher's very good dad jokes. Tom Oliver jokes from yesteryear. Steph and Dennis also dad jokes. But who's the funniest offset? Let me think. I'd probably Ryan Maloney, you know. Jasmine asks, do I have any close friends on Neighbours? Yes, I do. I've been here for 5 years. I'm very, very close to a lot of the cast. Steph and Dennis and I hang out quite a lot. Ryan Maloney's a great guy. Eve Morey and I are close friends. Yeah, no, look, it's a really big family here, so we all get along well. I know that's sad, but we're all like real neighbours. Chloe asks, what's baby Patrick like to work with? Well, I'm not sure if you know this, but there has been 3 baby Patricks over the time. Some days they're grumpy because it's nap time or feed time, but look, I don't have any kids my own, so it's great working with little bub and then being able to hand it back. There you go. Claire asked, what's it like working with Alin? She's been an absolute dream to work with. Alin and I get along very well. I think it's probably more annoying for the script writers and the continuity people, because we always come in and we're always changing things to try and make them better. But we have a lovely connection on set, and I think it comes across on screen. George asks, having played the original Darren Stark, was it weird coming back playing another character? Look, I did play the original Darren Stark. That was back in 1993. None of the characters were really here when I played the original, apart from Lou, and he didn't recognise me. Look, it was such a long time ago, it wasn't too weird coming back playing another character. Linda asks, how similar am I to Lucas in real life? Well, one thing, we look alike. Apart from that, it's about where it ends. Although you take on a bit of the character takes on a bit of you. Lucas's situations are very different to mine in life. He doesn't think first. I generally do. Apart from answering that question.